Hi friends, we are learning on saying please. Here we have learned up to this. I told you about the example of cheerful countenance, that is the conductor. Writer want to write panegyric about that conductor and how that conductor is very good in nature and how he spread his goodness. Up to this we have seen. Then again, good persons, they always behave very kindly to others and they spread good environment, that is a pleasant environment. Up to this we have seen. Let us see here in an exhaustible patience also, this solicits also that about conductor we have just learn about how he treated the blind person or elderly person as a son or a children, means as a father he solicits. So up to this we have seen. Here in on this page we have also seen that uncouth person, that is impolite, then benediction of a good people. I told you about the example of kids. Writer also has given the example of skid, that is John Keats. Clear up my spirit like fine day, nothing clear, means he gives the example of fine day, fine weather, like the same. On next page, here we are panegyric. Writer want to write something in praise of author, here conductor. Panegyric, we have seen that in praise of. See here once again friends, panegyric. And I told you about the poor leech gatherer in previous video. Here subject of Wordsworth, another romantic poet. Resolution and independence, that was the subject of his poem. And leech gatherer, I told you about the insect, how that insect used for curing our wound. Bloodsucker, I told you about that. And here we are here, that is the lower than the angels, means here war has had a chilling effect upon those little everyday civilities. So war is not the solution of our solving problems. I told you about that bilateral issues that solve by talking only. Here law is, and the policeman, law is only for uh, lower than the angels, policemen, and law here lower than the angels. So many problems we can solve without using law. So with our understanding, that is the matter of general agreement. But the law can only protect us against material attack. Law can only protect us against material attack. If someone assaulted you and someone attack on you, so you could lodge a complaint in police station against that person. You will get that benefit. Now here writer has given so many examples, that Lippmann's example also. Once again, flashback, in a flashback writer is writing about here. Nor will the Lippmann's way meeting moral affront by physical violence. Now Lippmann's way to get verdict, that is not means his moral afferent physical violence, means he will not take his revenge or he will not do that things. Whatever the anger in his mind, he should control, and he should not do physical violence, because we know that he threw out that passenger out of the lift, and that is against law. Violence help us restore the civilities. That will not restore civilities. Violence is not the solution, or it is not the answer of our question. I suggest him to, means here writer A.G. Gardiner also suggest him that Lippmann what he should do, or better he should, that he would have had a more subtle and effective revenge if he had treated the gentleman who would not say please. He could take his revenge. Actually, to take revenge, it is not good. But if you want to take that, he should in a different way, or in a another or a submissive way. So here we elaborate. Here let us see on next page. Politeness, means he should show politeness. Here my friend, I want to tell you about the story in Marathi literature, Abhang, Sant Eknath. Sant Eknath was living in Paitan. Most of the Marathi people, or we are Marathi, so we know about the Sant Eknath. He has composed so many Abhangas. So while coming from Godavari, means after bathing, a person, wicked person, just uh, spit on Maharaj Santa Eknath, and he once again Santa Eknath, not saying anything, very calm and quietly, once again he went in Godavari and once again he bathed. Again he came, again that wicked person has done the same thing. Once again he spit on Maharaj. Then what happened? Continuously, once again, Maharaj went to Godavari, and once again he came after bathing. So, in this way, means up to 108 times that person uh, spit on Sant Eknath. And here, Sant Eknath not saying anything up to 108, and last finally that person surrendered in front of Sant Eknath and said, sorry, uh, please forgive me, whatever I have done, that is wrong. Means this is the tolerance. And after that Sant Eknath's example, means we can cure that person, opponent, whosoever is wicked in front of us, and we can win. And when we win, that person's mind, that person totally changed. Here, Santa Eknath's victory, that was the victory over his anger. Suppose Santa Eknath became very angry at that time, he could not own that battle. So, to victory over oneself, it is the best victory in the world. So here, like the same very politeness that liftman should take, or should suggest that person, passenger, how to say please. Here, see here, he would have had the victory not only over the Gur, and doing that, he had victory. He would have had victory. Means Gur person means here once again insensitive person, rude person, unpleasant person. But over himself, not only that person, but over himself. Means that was the victory of himself, and that is the victory that counts, and that victory is the real victory. Just I told you the example of Sant Eknath. The polite man may lose the material advantage. Sometimes a polite person may lose material advantage. Okay, but spiritually, that is the victory of that person. Finally, we always said that ultimate truth, that is Satyameva Jayate. But he always has the spiritual victory. Just I told you, spiritual victory. I commend to the Lippmann a story of Chesterfield. Once again, writer want to tell that story of Chesterfield to Lippmann, means giving some suggestion to Lippmann. And here the story of Chesterfield. Now, who was Chesterfield? See here on right side of Chesterfield, Lord Chesterfield, 1694 to 1773. He was a statesman, English statesman, secretary of that province, and author of Patron of Letters. Means he has written that Patron of Letters, and his letters were very famous. He has written that letters addressed to his son, and how means relation, that is all that, how a son, how means we should live in our life, and some duties of son and father also, that was there. So he was a noble person, very good person. So this is the example. What happened in this time? The London streets were without the pavements of today. Now today in London there are so many pavements, beautiful pavements, very beautiful city it is. In those days, means see the span of Chesterfield, 1694 to 1773. In those days, no pavements were there, and roads were narrow, very narrow. Some alleys were there, some small alleys were there. And the man who took the wall means a person is coming from a very narrow way, means in a alley, narrow alley, had the driest footing, and very narrow footing that was only one person could pass, means one way, like one way traffic. I never give the wall to a scoundrel. And what that person said, I never give the wall to a scoundrel. Scoundrel means here it is once again very rude person or something that not good. Rascal, it is a abusing word. So that person said, I never give the wall to a scoundrel. Said a man who met Chesterfield. And who met Chesterfield means in one side, from one side Chesterfield was there, and another side that man was coming. Means one day in the street, means this is the street incident. Always and I always do, said Chesterfield, and Chesterfield answered that person, I always do, means I always give the wall, I always give the way to scoundrels. Indirectly, he suggested. Means, okay, you are not ready to give the way to me, you are not giving the way to scoundrel. Don't worry, I always give. Means, whatever he said, that only means he applied to that person very calm and quietly, very humbly. He said, I always give, said Chesterfield, stepping with a bow into the road, and stepping with a bow into the road means he not only gave the way but bow that person and say, you please go. I always give the way to the scoundrels, means he didn't say scoundrel, but he said, I always give the way. I hope the lipped man will agree that his revenge was much more sweet than if he had flung the fellow into the mud. Now his revenge more sweet, means better than to throw that person out of the lift, then he should flung the fellow into the mud. That will be more sweetly or politeness. Now, so here, friends, this is the end of our text, Alfred George Gardiner. See here, from the beginning, Lippmann's example is there. The end, at the end, once again, a writer has given the Lippmann's example. In starting with Lippmann's example and ending with Lippmann's example. So many stories are there, beautiful, pleasant stories are there, pleasant conductor, that is polite conductor's story is there, Captain Sir Anthony Absolute and Captain Absolute, the story is there, means the infection chain, bad infection, good infection, bad manners and good manners, bad temper and good temper, means how we have to behave. Once again, two poets example also given, John Keats and William Wordsworth. So here, very beautiful text it is. I hope you all of you have listened very carefully, and hope you got it, you go through it. So friends, we that is activities, whatever the activities are there, I will make separate slides or separate videos for that. You please watch that video and do that activities. Till then, goodbye. Thank you very much.